Hello everybody and welcome back to Chinese Frontiers as we are continuing where we left off in the previous game. So we completed the tutorial and now we've got to head out and basically, I believe, start a village. So when we go onto the map, we can see there's 3 different destinations where we can set up. So I want to go here in the middle. It actually does look very nice here in the middle. We've got water and looks like there's a whole bunch of resources there together. So I'm going to just head out down here and we're going to see if we can set up ourselves a nice base over there. Now you do get fall damage in this game, so I've got to tread very carefully as I go down here. And I just want to see what we've got in here. Okay, this is drinking water. Suppose I can have a little bit. Can we go down here? I like to go off the beaten track. Does seem to come together again over here. There's a whole bunch of stones laying around here, but you can't collect any of these. Okay, well let's just head on down. It's a really long way down. Oh, gotta really be cautious here. A lot of precarious turns. And a very long way down. Yeah, we're getting closer to the ground. Yeah, I think we're going to still head straight. Still going into the right direction. Caravan unlocked. The caravan is used to transport and store items and heavy materials. It can be placed anywhere in the valley, but only in one location at a time. Okay, so we must look now for a location where we can place our caravan. Oh, this is sand that we can harvest eventually. I just want to see now. Yeah, we're getting very close to the location where I want to be. We've got quite a few sand deposits on this side. Now we've got a big open space over here. And, oops, oops. I think this is a good location to set up camp. We've got some flax over here. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and set up the caravan right over here. Here's a nice big flat surface. And we've got the road running over here. So I think setting up the caravan right over here will be a good idea. There we go. Okay, so we can actually quick travel. Okay, cool. So we can quick travel to already established locations. Okay, so from here we've got to now gather some sand. I think I do have my spade. Let me just see here. It's in my inventory. There we go. My guy's quite hungry, so I'm gonna just let him eat here. I'm gonna just go ahead and harvest both of these 2 piles. And then they want us to place a carpenter's workbench. Oh, I didn't get hurt that time. Alrighty, so workshops, and we need the carpenter's workshop. Okay, great. I want to kind of like build it in line with the road. Okay, it doesn't allow me to place it closer to the road, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to place it over here, which kind of sucks. Alright, and now we need to select our hammer. Is this my hammer? Oh, we need mortar. I think there's a whole bunch of extra mortar there by June's house, or Yoon's house, however you pronounce his name. So if I do need to collect some extra, I can just go there. Okay, what do we need? Oh, the shovel. There we go. Okay, then we need to go collect the logs here from the caravan. Okay, and piece by piece we've got to just assemble this building over here. Now, I really enjoy the construction games. For me, it's very therapeutic to go through this whole process. And the visuals are kind of on point. I actually do like the visuals of this game. I found that generally with most games that's done within Unreal Engine, they tend to have really good visuals. So that's just my opinion. But that's just a small observation. So we're gonna need another 4 logs, looks like it, but we've got plenty. Right, so from here we need the raw beams. I'm not sure if we've got that actually. Raw planks. Oh, there we go. We actually do have plenty of raw beams. And we're gonna need our hammer again. There we go. What's also interesting to note is they didn't use any nails to place all these beams. They just slot them in perfectly with all the different holes. Okay, some more beams. This is quite a complex structure, I must say. When we did the tutorial, it was so easy to place all the pieces. But now it seems like a whole bunch of extra work that we've got over here. There's still a few holes left there at the top. Crafting. Okay, we need another primitive hammer. So we actually used that one. We finished it. We need to go chop down some trees, I believe. I don't have any wood pieces left. Yeah, I've got to just do this to do my primitive tools. Okay, I think we're good to go for now, so let's just quickly craft ourselves another hammer. Yeah, this guy's totally ripped. I mean, you can see the veins all over his arms. Come on, here we go. While I'm building here, I just want to see if I've got any skills that I can add to my character. Okay, now I've assigned everything already. Okay. So we're gonna need another log on that side. Not sure if we need more than one. But you can see there at the left of the screen, we are now 41% completed. So yeah, this is quite a process. Planed beams. We need 2 plane beams. Raw beam, raw plank. Oh, there we go, plane beams. That's what we need. You see, now from here, I think we might need scaffolding to get to the top, especially when we start with the roof. We still seem to be okay to build from here. Now we need another log. I think one log will do the trick. But I suppose this game is really nice if you like the whole building process. We're now almost 60% done. I'm still okay without the scaffolding. You see that top piece? We're gonna struggle with that piece. Will I be able to get there? Oh man, okay. Alright, so I'm kind of like forced now to build the scaffolding. So let's just see here. We need a really simple scaffolding. No, this is actually not the one that I wanted. Let's just see here. Deconstruct. Let's try that again. So we need the scaffolding with the ladder. Okay, and now we need additional bamboo. So I know I did see some bamboo as we came down. So we can just go and harvest a whole bunch of bamboo over here. And while I'm at it, I just want to see if we've got any other resources. I see there's a whole bunch of fish in here. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's really nice. So we can eventually come fishing here as well, I suppose. Now this is really, really big pieces of bamboo. Oh, that looked a bit strange. Okay, well there we go. We've definitely got enough bamboo for the scaffolding now. Oh, I actually like that. You just give this big piece of bamboo one chop and voila. All neatly sorted little pieces of bamboo. Perfect to build a scaffolding. Alrighty, I think I'm good to go. So let's just head back and I'm gonna place my scaffolding. I really had no idea it takes so long to build these basic structures. Bromwell. What is this? A flower that yields a vibrant dye. Favored by nobles and mystics, a symbol of grace and hidden power. Okay, so I'm thinking that's just something that you use like for coloring your clothes. Or maybe even paint for the buildings. Alright, so I've got my scaffolding up now. And let's see if we can do this now. If I'm close enough. Yep, there we go. Raw plank. We need some more raw plank. Raw plank, there we go. Nice. Okay, at least I don't expect you to place every little piece one by one. we're definitely gonna need now scaffolding on this side as well. Or maybe not. We need some extra raw planks. Oh, this looks really cool. Okay, we're now 68% done. So now we have to just do the cross beams, looks like it. I have to get onto the roof, I think. Okay, let's just go and grab some extra raw planks. I'm gonna just transfer this clay over because I do believe we need that for the ceiling, for the tiling. Let's see if I can get on here. Yeah, this is gonna be much easier. Oh man. Primitive hammer. Let's go after another one. I mean, look at this guy's veins. Shredded. Oh, okay, so they actually use flax for this roof. Now, I've got plenty as far as I'm aware. Okay, we're very close to being done. Right, so now it looks like it's just basically the walls. Now, I remember from our first episode that we did, I did have to use the clay to fill the walls. So I think that's where the clay is going to start playing a role. I'm not sure if I've got enough raw planks here. I'm really hoping so. I'm pretty much using all my resources just for this structure. Okay, is this now where we put the clay? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we need... What is that other thing called? A trouble. Okay, let's just check this out. Where's my trouble? Here we are. It almost feels like Chinese house flipper. Like using all of these different tools. Okay, now we need the chisel. Chisel my nizzle. We don't actually have one. And I'm not sure if we've got everything that we need to craft it though. Primitive chisel? Okay, we do. I don't know what he's doing with those sticks, but okay. Okay, we need some extra stone. Let's just see. Should have. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Here we go. Let's see if we can complete the structure now. Okay, sweet. Okay, so we've got our first structure done over here. This is really great. And I do think it's on a good location. I mean, I think you do need a lot of open space to add some extra structures. Eventually people will probably start moving in. I don't think you can control people in what they do around you. But yeah. Just see, is this more flax over here? Flax, okay. Yeah, let's just go ahead and grab all of that. I think we need still plenty of that. Yeah. And also check out if you can shoot these birds. I wonder. These reeds, okay, you can't harvest them. Okay, we've got clay. And I want to see, you know, let's just see if we can do a fishing rod over here. We need rope and bamboo, which we've got plenty of. Now the rope, I can craft this. Okay, cool. Let's do this. Let's craft 20 rope. I think that's going to be enough for the fishing rod. Let's see. There we go. Craft one. Now, I'm not sure with the fishing rod if we do actually need bait, but I feel like using the fishing rod now just to see if I can catch something. So we're going to place it there in a hotbar. Yeah, I don't think you need bait. I think you can just go fish right ahead. You could just go right ahead and start fishing. And we've got some wild pigs over here. I'm not sure if they will attack you, but they seem to be pretty docile. Okay, so we've got the fishies over here. Let's see if I can catch something. Now, I don't know if I need to do something specifically to catch them. Oh, there we go. Okay, so there's no like mini game that you've got when you fish, at least not yet. So all you're going to do is you're going to cast it, and you can see the little bobber will go up and down once you've caught the fish. So it's very hard to see, but there you can see there's a little bite, and then you pull it in, and then we've got a fishy. Okay, so not too complicated. Let's see there. Okay, we've got the 2 fish. Okay, I'm gonna fast travel to Yun. Let's do that. Travel. And I think I'm gonna use May's kitchen just to see if I can prepare that fish. Alright, but let's just see what Yun says here. I think I've got a lot of mortar over here. Can't I just scoop this up? I've got quite a bit over here. Anyways, okay, but let's just leave that for now. Let's see what Yun says.
The speed with which you erected the carpenter's workshop is remarkable. Not 5 men could have achieved what you did alone. I sense there was something different about you. But I meander. You should know such structures will attract traders, artisans, and others. Build more, and with time, you may find you fostered your own little settlement. May would not be very pleased about that, but I, for one, would surely welcome new faces around here. Regardless, you should rest now, friend. Heavens know you have earned it.
Okay, great. So we completed our first part, or our first mission, let's call it that.
Your hard work was only matched by the eagerness with which you studied your craft. Though you spoke little more of your past, I was certain your ancestors were once great builders themselves. My granddaughter May, however, was less keen on your presence. She believed I trusted in you too readily. She questioned, how could I be so sure of your true intentions? I could not blame May for being so distrusting. All her life, my dear granddaughter's parentage caused her to be met with suspicion by those around her. It was only natural she returned the same distrust. But I know of too many myths and legends that speak of gods and heroes disguised as strangers, wandering the earth in search of virtue. What if you were one of them? A surprising arrival graced our home. An imperial messenger delivering a letter from the Emperor himself. After all these years left to fade and wither, the foundations of the beacon tower of the Great Wall would finally fulfill their purpose. The tower, a structure of paramount importance, was once again under construction. The Emperor requested capable hands to assist in the construction. No matter how willing I was, neither my age nor May would have ever allowed it. You, however, readily volunteered. I truly believe the same wind that carried you to my broken-down wagon now guides you to Badaling and the Beacon Tower. Follow it, my friend, wherever it takes you. Were I 10 years younger, I would have very much liked to join you. But I must remain home. May's orders, you see. It would take a far braver man to disobey her. Your journey will be long, so please, take the caravan. Your need for it is greater than mine. May and I wish you many safe returns.
Okay, so the beacon tower. Travel to the mountain area of the Great Wall. Let's just check this out. Here we go. Okay, so now we can jump to a completely different location. Alright, I think this is where we should head out to. Let's do this. I've still got my fish in the inventory, but I suppose it's fine. Maybe we'll have a place to cook over here. Okay, travel to the mountain area of the Great Wall. I just need to see. Okay, it's towards that way. I can see somebody making a little campfire over here. Just want to quickly check it out. What this is about.
Greetings.
A monk.
If you seek spiritual guidance, you have come to the right place. You walk with purpose, my friend. How can I aid you? Of course, Builder. If you would stay with me a moment, I'd like to share a tale of the Fenghuang. It is a mythical bird, often called a phoenix.
Okay.
It is said that a Fenghuang only appears during times of peace and happiness. Our temple once held evidence of its presence, a claw from its talons. But it was lost when the shrine to the Fenghuang was... Times have been hard. I see the spirits of our workers growing weary. If you were to find proof that the Fenghuang still graces this land, if you can repair the shrine and place an offering of food, perhaps that will entice the Fenghuang to return.
Okay, so we need to repair the shrine. Let's just head up here. Okay, there's the shrine. There's another character over here. Looks like a fisherman. I've got a few fishies over there.
Halt there, young man. What do you think you're doing? Can't you see I'm about to cast my line? You'll tread carefully now. You'll never catch anything if you stomp around like an elephant.
Just want to see here. Okay, so this is a trader. And the only thing he's selling is fish and a fishing rod. Okay. Never mind. I've got both of those things. So here's the shrine. I just want to see what we need to repair this. Okay, we need those planks. Oh. I'm gonna probably have to go back to my carpenter's workshop to get those planks. So we'll come back there. Just want to see what's happening over here. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of people over here. I don't really know who I should speak to. See over here. It's really cool to see all of the people just doing their own thing, hanging around here. Oh, here we go, field kitchen. So this is probably where I can do my fish. Okay, so here we've got 2 meals now that we can use the fish with, but I need so many different other ingredients. Lotus root, ginger, garlic, noodles, And this one requires also noodles, cloves, ginger, garlic. Okay, so there's a whole bunch of ingredients that's missing.
I'm the cook here. Strange faces mean strange appetites. Hope you're not. If you're here for a meal...
Show me your ways. Let's see here. Oh, I was hoping he's got garlic and ginger. But the only stuff that he's got is fish, eggs, rice flour, bread, rice. Okay. Now that's not any of the things that I need. Now, I want to head out here because this is obviously where we need to work eventually. Or help with the project. There's a few people hanging out over here. Mining. It looks like could be silver or something. It's like different stone formations. But let's head up here and see what's happening on top. Anybody I can talk to over here? Oh yes, the Imperial Engineer. I think this is the guy that I need to talk to. But I want to quickly head in here to see what's happening on this side. Oh, there's a whole bunch of people working over here. We can head out to the top here as well. Got a really nice view of everything on this side. Oh, look at this. Oh, you will surely die if you fall down this slope. But this looks really cool. I mean, just check that out. And you can also see the wall going over on that side. That's amazing. Architect, okay. That's also a guy we need to speak to. And I'm not sure if this is our caravan. Yeah, I think this is. Stonemasonry. Okay, so this is where we need to be. Find Liang, the Imperial Engineer. Okay, Liang's the guy there at the bottom. Okay, cool. Alright, let's see what he says.
Watch yourself around here. The last time we had an accident at the beacon tower, my predecessor was injured, and construction was delayed for weeks. I'm Lijian, the Imperial Engineer. If you truly know your way, then I have a request. One of our cranes is damaged beyond repair. We cannot risk another accident. If you can replace the crane with another, I would be in your debt.
All I would ask in return is your knowledge of engineering, Master Liang.
Knowledge? Then we have an accord. Take this crane kit, dismantle the damaged crane, and assemble a new one in its place.
Okay, I see my guys getting hungry and thirsty over here. Yeah, let's just quickly feed him something over here. And I'm gonna just go down to this river again, just to grab some water. Okay, we're good to go. Deconstruct the broken crane. Oh, they're at the top, okay. I've got to now just find my way up here again. Maybe on this side? Yeah, it looks like there's a ladder. Loading platform? I think this is the first piece that we need. Right? No. Ah, there we go. Counterweight. Ah, there. Yeah, then we need the arms. There's the arms. Steering wheel. Okay, sweet. So that's done. Let's just go back here to the engineer. There we go.
It appears you were not entirely forthcoming with me, friend. A construction site is but a small part of what you know. You have an affinity for machinery as well.
I would still appreciate any knowledge you can
As
impart.
agreed, I will instruct you in the ways of engineering. An engineer's workshop will serve you well in crafting machinery, capable of bearing more weight than by 100 strong men.
You have my thanks. Okay, cool. Basic engineer's workshop. Okay, so that's a new structure that we've unlocked. I just want to see, I think we did get new skills. Yeah, we've got one new extra skill. Let's see what we can do here. Increase movement. Yeah, pretty sure this is going to come in handy. So let's take that one. Alrighty. I want to from here go back up to the architect. I think he'll also have something to share with me. So I just want to see what he
I
says.
have it on good authority your talents were employed for the construction of the beacon tower. Perhaps you could lend your help to a smaller, but no less vital undertaking.
What do you need?
The garrison commander has tasked me with devising creative ways to strengthen the wall's defenses. I've come up with a solution, a concealed passage within the wall, one that could allow us to send spies behind enemy lines or launch surprise attacks. It would be a hidden asset, invaluable in times of siege. If you can help secure the tools and resources, we can begin work on this secret tunnel immediately.
Right. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we do need a lot of stuff. We need a whole bunch of bamboo, raw planks, raw beams, obtain mortar, primitive hammer, primitive trowels. We need 3 of those too. Okay. So what you have to do from here, I suppose we need to head back to this region, and then I can either go to Yoon's house or to my caravan. Let's just quickly go here. Now I would like to set up myself obviously like an engineer's workshop over here where I've got my caravan. Okay, so let's just check this out. Here's the carpenter's workshop. Carpenter's, here's the engineer's workshop. Basic engineer's workshop. These structures are actually really big. Surprisingly big. And I think it would be ideal to have the engineer's workshop right next to the carpenter's workshop. So I'm going to just go ahead and place it there when it's green. Here we go. Alright, so I'm gonna have to slowly but surely collect all the things that I need for that. Just want to see for the village, breeding and farming. Okay, we've got only crop fields that we can place. Then we've got a normal farm and a rice field, roads, warehouse, housing. Okay, so this is all locked still. I'll have to help with this specific mission that we've got over here on this side. Yeah, I think in order for me to unlock those other things. Okay, but so far so good. I'm actually enjoying this really very much. But yeah, do let me know if you would like me to continue with another episode. I can maybe off screen just collect a whole bunch of the resources to quickly go on to the next part of the mission. But yeah, if you did enjoy this, also please remember to like and subscribe. Tell me if you want to see another episode, and then I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye bye.
In a game of adventure and strategy, we make our mark. That's your gamer. Building kingdoms from the top. Together we rise.